The story I'm going to tell is about the time that I stepped on a female lieutenant while I was in the Marine Corps. So I was a coach in the Marine Corps for about a year and a half in Camp Pendleton. And while I was there, normally you get like 5 or 8 people on the firing line, and you watch them and coach them and help them and look at their data books and try to help them walk through their process. And so on my firing line, or where I was, my section, there was a female lieutenant trying to qualify. And she was laying on the ground, and when she went to go get up, she took a rifle and went to flag the whole line, point her rifle at the whole line. So I was standing over her while she did it, and right as I seen her stand up and start to do it, I kicked her foot, I kicked her hand, I stomped on her hand, and I stomped on the rifle, and I put it back. So the way I kicked it, put the rifle right back down the firing line. And she stood up and she was so pissed. She was screaming at me, "I'm gonna have your rank, Corporal. How dare you step on me?" And so I was like, well, if you have a problem, you should go talk to Staff Sergeant, the range safety officer. And so she did. She went to him and talked to him, and I was like, well, I have to watch these students, or I have to watch these shooters. And so she went and go ahead and talked to him. And then he came over to talk to all 3 of us, and we talked for about 3 or 4 minutes, and I told him what happened. And he pretty much told her to kick rocks. He told her, he's like, this is my Marine, he did everything perfectly well, he kept everybody on the line safe. And she stormed off the range, a lieutenant, an officer, stormed off the range while she's qualifying. She just left and said, and just started, and was just yelling and bitching. And so, and she left. So I didn't think anything of it. I thought it was, whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. So 2 weeks later, I'm on the range, and she comes out with a full bird colonel. Full bird colonel walks out, and they call me off the line. Corporal Clena, get over here. Oh God, here it comes, right? Here it comes. Full bird colonel, standing right there. And so she walks up, and he's standing there, she's standing there, and I'm just standing there, and I'm like, what is going on? And so they're like, oh, all right, Lieutenant here has something to say to you. And I was like, what? I mean, obviously I didn't express anything, but I was thinking to myself, like, what? And she sits there and she apologizes to me. So she says to me, she says, oh, I understand that you were doing your job and that you were keeping the line safe, and I'm very sorry for my outburst. And he's like, okay. And then they pretty much just left. So, yep, that was the story. I stomped on a female lieutenant, and she apologized for it. Make sure to subscribe, like, and click the bell. If you'd like to hear more military stories like this, just go ahead and comment in the comments, and I will make sure to tell you some.
I'm playing a game.
We are not sponsored by McDonald's, but I would not mind having McDonald's for life to give to my friends.